Hey yo, lately I've been going to the store with my wife because I've noticed a slight change into the pricing and the grocery bill in a way. And let's be frank, from month to month, we are spending almost 600 to 700 bucks a month just on groceries. But lately, I feel like we've been hitting the thousands because the prices over the grocery stores have gone up like crazy. And so after noticing that the prices have gone up, I started going with my wife so that I can see for myself that price increase that everybody's talking about. And in this video, we're gonna talk about it too. And sometimes it is actually difficult to notice the price increases in some of the products that you are getting at the store, particularly when they increase little by little. And by that, I mean like 5 to 10 cents, for example. But over time, over like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you might even notice $5 difference in the product you used to get before. However, if you look at the data from the US Department of Agriculture's Economy Research Service, the difference in grocery prices over the last 5 years is absolutely a thing. And since 2020, the service reports that US food prices have risen nearly 24%. That means if you are spending on average like 200 bucks on your family on groceries, well, now expect to have at least $250 to spend on those same groceries. And if your income is not keeping up, well, shame on you. That's a tough bill to swallow. But what can we do in this economy nowadays? You still have to eat, you still have to get the products that you're eating. What are we gonna do? And over the last year, prices have absolutely increased exponentially, with grocery prices rising 2.5% between January 2024 and January 2025. And the index expects grocery prices to increase another 3.3%, which we already are in, with prices like eggs at $9, with some prices potentially rising by as much as 7%. And so today, let's examine what the people have to say in this video. Let's go. And don't forget your boy and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Okay guys, let's go for this one first. And in here we have an old lady. Let's see what she's complaining about.
I knew it was bad. I just didn't know it was this bad. I ran to the grocery store for my parents who are getting a little bit older and it's not as easy as it used to be. And I said, I'll do it for you, no matter.
That's kind.
No
That's
big deal to
kind.
me. So I went to Publix, which I am an Aldi girl. And,
Publix! We love Publix in Florida.
Walmart, not a huge fan. But yeah, so Aldi. And I get about the same things every single week. I know what my food costs
we love
are going
Aldi
to be.
in here.
And so I'm in Publix and I literally started gasping at the prices. Gasping. Things that used to be like, I don't know, $1 are now $3. For example, just a regular old jar of spaghetti sauce, usually $1.25.
Yeah, prices have gone up.
$3.79.
Yeah.
A case of the, ready for this? $8.49. What? Oh, here's a good one. You know those boxes of like chicken broth and everything that you get? That used to be 99 cents. Yeah, no, they were $3.85.
Yeah, literally, even that
for a box of chicken
thingy,
broth.
everything rose up. Everything.
Well, this is the one where I literally saw stars. I was so losing my mind. So I'm making this family recipe called hot fruit, right? In really super yummy, lots of butter and some canned fruits, right? It's just the right texture. So
that's a weird
small can
recipe
of chunked pineapple, and I'm talking store brand, $2.85. Then for the store brand quartered pears, just a can of quartered pears, $2.45. Oh, but wait, don't order yet. The peaches were $3.29. For a regular size can, not the big can. No, just a little, little 10 ounce.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys are doing it. As I've said before, it's just me. And when you're yourself, you get in your little habits and you eat your healthy food and you don't think too much of it. My weekly grocery run, including my little bottle of wine, is about $42. So for this total today of $185.43 that will get them through the week. I don't know how you people with families are doing it. This is awful.
Literally.
Awful.
Literally, not even back then, but even like 5-10 years ago, you go to the store all by yourself, $50 is plenty enough for you for the whole week, but now you can't even function correctly if you're not even spending like $200 or $300. Now let's look at this one. Spending $150 in groceries back then versus now. Yeah, for example, look at how much groceries does he have for that price versus now. It's absolutely fucking freaking nuts. Literally, he got not even 10 items. Yeah, the eggs and literally he got half of the cart of eggs. That's funny.
So y'all, we in the store, but I ain't been in the store in so long. I didn't know these prices was like this.
Yeah, prices have gone to the roof. What? $18 for eggs and $12?
Eggs.
They may be approved by whoever. I will never buy those eggs for that goddamn price.
What? And then what are these?
And that was $3.49. That might not be good for you.
Craziness.
Y'all ever heard of these vitamin Debs?
Look at the fold. I mean, the six little eggs, $6.19.
$10.99.
Listen. Small don't produce full boys.
Yeah.
What he doing? She finna start producing some eggs.
You've got a whole family. You've got boys in the house. And in this case, 4 boys, forget it. That cart of eggs is gone in a day.
I don't make lists like I should make lists. And then so you end up buying stuff. I didn't go and check everything. You end up buying stuff that you didn't come in here for. So you need to make a list and stay
On that
true
list.
to your list.
Yes. If you go off the list too much, that's how you end up with $500
But the little
in the grocery
tubes
list.
that you use, it's more expensive. So
Okay. Let's see for a little bit of sour cream. How much is it gonna be?
This Daisy Light sour cream. That's what I'm gonna get.
Oh, no, she didn't show
I
us.
used to buy these pizzas. When
What
my
the hell?
kids were
Even the
small.
red berry pizzas?
They were
Normally
like
those pizzas are like
$5.
$3.49 or like even
Yeah, $5 for $5.
$4.49 or something like that, but not $7. That's absolutely craziness. I mean, just the regular prices of even frozen pizzas that you even have to cook in your own home later on,
These prices
and the
are
prices are
ridiculous.
outrageous. I'm telling you. I don't know how you are handling it over there on your side, but on everybody's side, people are going crazy over these prices.
Lord, we need your help. We need your help with
Yeah,
these
we need
grocery prices,
help.
Lord
Everybody
Jesus.
needs help with this.
I'm interested to see.
Okay, she's got what, like 10 items?
Okay, so
15
because it's
items?
just the two of
Not
us,
even?
we only get half a bread so that it don't go bad.
And it's not even like
20.
she's picking up the crazy expensive Lewis.
How much?
Maybe that's a store I don't know.
$99.
No, you need to be delivered from that.
I told him that.
41.
Lord, save us all! How much?
2 bags.
Oh,
What you got to say? You be coming in the store more than I do. I did not know that it was this bad.
I'm used to it.
Oh my goodness, Jesus. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, y'all.
yeah, it is bad. It is very bad because lately I am telling you, specifically with the new tariff prices and everything, I am definitely telling you the prices are still gonna go up.
Well, we spent almost $400 at Walmart.
$400 at Walmart.
So the house was like really out of food. So we got a bunch of snacks for all.
That is not worth $400. I am sorry. And she's getting a lot of deals in this from what I just can see. For example, there's a box right there that's worth $3.74. So she went for the deals. She didn't even go for the average prices in a way. And still she paid $400. So let's see why.
Aubrey for school. Don't judge us. Needed more toothpaste, deodorant. Jonathan wanted to try a new scent. We are cooking dinner. Like,
Yeah, literally
food,
few
in
snacks,
case you're
few
wondering, every night this
pizzas,
week.
a
But
little bit of food, a little bit of
when
chicken,
I'm not here, like next week, that way Jonathan can still eat.
a little bit of sauce. Literally your average
It is
food.
crazy what food cost. Oh, and then there was 2 24-packs of Mountain Dew Zero and Pepsi Zero. But y'all, this was $400. Oh yeah, a fish and pole too. That was $40. So let's just say $360 in food. And I didn't even get any meat. I already had chicken. I did get a pound of ground beef, but this is crazy.
Still, like all of this and no meat whatsoever, no real proteins in a way, and still paid $360, close to $400. Like, damn, it's freaking nuts. Literally, it sounds like now, once you go to the store, companies are looking at you like this way. What can we do so that this customer pays us the best prices we can, so that we can make the most money out of everybody? That's what it feels like nowadays. Okay, let's go for the real reason.
Why is no one talking about the real reason why groceries are still so expensive? The cost of groceries has gone up 25% since the pandemic. 30% of that has been driven by just 5 categories: beef, chicken, produce, beverages, and packaged foods. Meat processing, packaged foods, and beverage industries are highly concentrated in a few companies, and they've been raking in record profits. Research found that corporate profits accounted for 53% of the rise in prices. Just listen to one CEO explain it himself.
And the package pricing strategies, even though there was some pass-through on the inflation, it's all been about earning the price, but yet delivering on the volume, which was a core part of the strategy.
In other words, figuring out just how much consumers will pay.
To save money, buy less packaged foods, beverages, and beef, and buy more pork, seafood, and
See,
produce.
even the CEO is saying it to himself, repackaging stuff so that you don't even see what you're actually buying, the quantities you're buying, and even throughout time. You can even get scammed on the, I don't know if you know about this, but some companies, some products have started shrinking their own products so that you don't see it, and you don't see that you're actually still paying for the same product that you're still paying for, but the quantity in it is a little bit less by the year, so that at the end, let's say in the span of 5 years, for a product that you used to pay $2, now you're going to be paying for $2, but for half the quantity of that product. And slowly but surely, once you want bigger, the prices go up again. So a whole scheme. And yes, there's gonna be a price increase on most of the basic stuff that everybody needs. For example, a little bit of protein, a little bit of carbs, a little bit of fat in everything that we can find. But still, look, it is outrageous to see prices rise up so fast and so high in a way. Other countries are not going through this problem, but if we are in here in a first world country and everything, and here's the example of this guy comparing the same order that he had a couple years ago versus now, and compared it in pricing.
While going through his purchase history on Walmart, Sewer Lid stumbled upon his grocery order from 2022 and noticed a reorder button. This made him curious to see how much those same groceries would cost today, and it's astonishing.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I just, looked through my Walmart history, and I found this, Walmart order from 2 years ago for the whole month worth of groceries. 45 items, cost $126. A whole month of groceries just for me, basically. But I did notice this reorder all button, and I wanted to see how much it would cost now. Now?
Oof!
This order of 45 items for 1 month would have cost $414. That is 4 times
Literally
more. How the fuck? How? What?
Telling you, prices are absolutely crazy. So you better hold on to your wallet and hold on to your financials, because I'm telling you, if you don't control yourself, the supermarkets nowadays are not gonna feel sorry about you when you're gonna be spending $500 at the grocery store for literally a couple things right here and right there.
So how are prices? They're tumultuous every day. They're
Every
changing
day.
every single day. You know what I mean? Like, we have a basic egg farmer that we...
Grocery store prices keep going up. A new report released Wednesday shows the annual U.S. inflation rate sits at 2.8%. Amid a trade war, economists say it could be the calm before the storm. Yes, it is the calm before the storm.
Go through. We've been working with him for 7 years. 2 weeks ago, we saw our price almost double. We've absorbed some of it, but
you can't absorb it all.
Yeah, they can't. And nowadays with the US tariffs, no one can.
These are those local eggs from a local farmer, up $2 from last week here at this market, $9.49 a dozen. Now, Tancia made it clear to me that prices will go back down, I should say, go back down. You just got to be patient, give it a little time.
Your dietitian.
Oh my gosh, potatoes are such a value in a bag.
Who loves finding great deals. But she sees people waste money at the grocery store every day by opting for convenience.
Trying to avoid some of the pre-cut, the pre-packaged fruits and vegetables can definitely help savings.
She says whole lettuce, broccoli, and carrots offer huge savings.
What is some of the markups that
Gosh,
that you
I
see?
would say almost double with some of the salad bags and even like cut fruit.
When it comes to snacks,
Convenience can be key, but they're definitely way marked up.
Kayla says skip small bags of nuts and trail mix and make your own.
If you can, buy in bulk and make your own version.
Same applies to single-serve yogurt cups or individually wrapped protein bars, according to Danny Jensen with the site cheapism.com, who also suggests crossing some non-food items off your list.
Over-the-counter medications, batteries, toilet paper, paper towels,
which can be cheaper per unit at warehouse stores or in bulk online. Also, frozen fruit, which you can cut and freeze yourself, bottled water, packaged dips, and most brand name products. Jensen especially recommends store brands for categories like spices, frozen foods, and cereals. In these inflationary times, Pasquale says a little effort could cut some grocery costs in half.
Yeah, so literally there is no real solution to this yet, and they're saying that the prices are gonna stay the way it is for a little bit before it starts going down. But from everything I know and from everything I heard, the prices are not gonna go down that quick. And it's still gonna go up and up and up and up and up until everybody hits a point of no return. And then at that point, we'll see what's gonna happen.
Out of the U.S. economy tonight, the new report showing inflation rising in this country, families paying more for groceries, used cars, and medical bills. President Trump tonight blaming President Biden. These new numbers,
of course, he's blaming Biden.
Inflation challenge will be front and center for this president, too. Here's our chief economics correspondent, Rebecca Jarvis.
Tonight, inflation going up. American families spending more at the grocery store.
It's so expensive.
It comes after President Trump campaigned on lowering prices and ending inflation on day one.
Starting on day one, we will end inflation. We will end inflation and we will make America.
Trump said that on day one inflation will end. No one saw nothing happen yet.
America affordable again.
Today, the president blaming January's inflation on his predecessor, writing Biden inflation up. The new rate, now 3%,
What does he mean?
Lowering prices won't be an easy task. Americans are paying more for food, energy, medical bills, car insurance, and repairs.
Food and gas, it all comes out of the same pocket.
I have to cut back. I cut back on a lot of stuff.
Those grocery bills driven up in large part by the bird flu. The cost of eggs soaring 15% in just a month.
I'm very concerned. I'm already seeing price differences in the...
I even heard that our eggs nowadays are actually coming from South Korea, because South Korea is the cheapest eggs that they could find and buy so that they can bring over here to the US, which is freaking nuts. We're counting on South Korea for eggs now.
There, things like coffee and eggs, pet food even.
Today's snapshot of prices taken before the Trump administration's tariffs on China, steel, and aluminum imports took effect. Tom Maioli owns a car dealership in New Jersey. He says he supports the president, but told our Elizabeth Schulze tariffs mean higher prices.
If those tariffs
Yeah, it means higher prices for everybody and everything.
Listen, at the end of the day, we have to pass that along to the consumer. We have an overhead. We have to cover our expenses. We have employees, health insurance plans.
The president also calling on the Fed today to cut interest rates, but that...
Yeah, literally the president with applying new tariffs on all of these countries, all of the products that are coming from those countries are of course going to get more expensive. And most of the products that the American society consumes is actually coming from other countries. Oh, he almost got caught. I went to the superstore today and the cashier told me my total was $274. I went to the self-checkout to get a second opinion. My new total was $20. I wonder what he stole. There's two options. Either he stole something or there is an error something somewhere. Okay, shopping in the US.
Find everything you need today?
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Oh, God.
Totally true.
No.
Totally
Everything
true.
okay, ma'am?
Oh, it's just that you've only scanned a few items and it's already $60.
It's already.
I'm so scared.
Okay, I'm a trained professional, ma'am. I've scanned a lot of groceries. I need you to stay with me.
It's just that my in-laws are in town and they want a charcuterie board.
This isn't going to be easy, so I need you to be brave, all right?
Oh my
What's your
God,
name?
how it was written.
Trisha, all right. I need you to take a deep breath. We're about to do the cheese.
The cheese!
Oh my God! The numbers are going up so fast! Why do we have to be at Balderson's house?
Don't look up there. It only makes it worse. Keep your eyes on me, okay?
Can't you just scan something less expensive?
I can, but let's not forget, it's the little things that add up, all right? Now brace yourself. I'm about to do the mixed nuts.
Oh my God, I'm gonna pass out!
Okay, bite down on this, Patricia. Get ready. I'm going to do the cured meats.
Oh, no, stop! I can't do this anymore!
It's too late. There's a line behind you, okay? You're locked in.
I'm not strong enough.
I know it looks like a lot right now, but I promise you, you're going to get home and you're going to wonder, what did I even buy?
Yeah, literally, what did I even buy? You get to your house and you're like, what the hell did I spend my money on? And at the end, you bite the bullet, you take a shit, you take an L, and you go with it and you go like, yes, I still need to eat. But at the same time, prices in grocery stores nowadays are absolutely crazy. Specifically in the US, first world country, first power in the world, first everything in the world, and still we have a big, huge problem with pricing in grocery stores. Now that's an issue, and hopefully everybody watching this video is doing well, and hopefully the days ahead of us are not going to be that hard, specifically when it comes to the pricing of certain products in the grocery store. And so just as you saw, the day by day prices are going up and up and consumers are going down and down. So I advise that anybody watching this video, take care of yourself, because the years ahead of us are going to be pretty rough. And don't forget, these items are the items that are going to rise up in prices. So in the list we have eggs, chicken, ground beef, coffee, milk, orange juice, chips, soda, chocolate, yogurt, shrimp, olives, and canned fruits. Basically all the essentials that pretty much everybody uses on regular time. I'm telling you, we are all screwed. So make sure to not overspend, stay under budget, stay true to what you say you're gonna be getting, and just get that and even less. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. So hopefully we're all gonna see each other over there. And on that note, thank you for staying until the end of this video, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It's very important to the algorithm gods of YouTube. And I will see you in the next one.